y'all. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with me tonight. It's Saturday, and as you guys know, Saturdays are all about the music. And you guys also know that I'm a big Jim Morrison fan. I have a bit of an obsession and maybe a toxic crush on this man. And it's been a minute since I got some of the Doors here on the channel. So today I'm going to be checking out the song The End. And if you want to help me out before we do get started, you can like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification bell, and if you want early access to the music, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go ahead and let's get lost to the Doors.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate plans. The end of everything that stands. The end. No safety or surprise, the end. I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be so limitless and free? Desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land. Lost in a romance, wilderness of pain, and all the children are insane. All the children are insane. Waiting for the summer rain, yeah. There's danger on the edge of town. Ride the King's Highway, baby. Weird scenes inside the gold mine. snake, ride the snake to the lake, the ancient lake, baby. The snake is long, 7 miles. Ride the snake. He's old and his skin is cold.
This is like a trip. Like I feel like I myself am like locked in my subconscious. Like and it feels like psychedelic not just because of the lyrics and the way that he's like singing them in like this dark, almost like trippy way, which we know that Jim Morrison can do. That's like part of the appeal. But the music also, I feel like, is just so extremely fitting for like that psychedelic experience because it doesn't feel like it's composed. It feels like a jam session, like it's a vibe. Like they're just kind of riding the same feeling that Jim Morrison is giving. Now, I did watch Doors, the Doors movie, which was really good. Val Kilmer, his acting as far as being Jim Morrison was phenomenal. But it makes me feel like maybe this song was in it because there is like little parts of it that's familiar. Obviously, this looks like it's an 11-minute track, so that this whole thing wouldn't have been in the movie, but there is something and I don't know what part of the movie it's in, but there is something about it that feels a little bit familiar. So I'm assuming that it has to be in that movie that I watched, which is probably one of my favorite musical themed movies that I've watched here on the channel because you guys know I post those on Saturdays as well. It was one of the first and probably still one of my favorites. And I think it's because of my obsession with Jim Morrison. But yeah, this song it feels like it's drug inducing. Like I said, I feel like I'm like in my own subconscious and I'm like listening to the words and I'm going deeper and deeper into a trance that is being like set forth because of Jim Morrison. So it's got like a very interesting vibe to it. But the Doors and Jim Morrison's take on music, I feel like it's different than anything else that you could possibly hear. So it's not a surprise or a shocker that this is the experience that we get when we walk into this track. So let's go ahead and get back into it.
The West is the best. The West is the best. Get here and we'll do the rest. The blue bus is calling us. The blue bus is calling us. Driver, where you taking us? The killer awoke before dawn. He put his boots on. He took a face from the ancient gallery and he walked on down the hall. He went into the room where his sister lived and then he paid a visit to his brother, and then he walked on down the hall, and he came to a door, and he looked inside. Father, yes, son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to.
Wow. Is it over? Oh, good.
Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us and meet me at the back of the blue bus. Do not blue rock on that blue bus. Do not. Yeah. Come on, yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah. All right.
Wow.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me. The end of laughter and soft lies. The end of nights we try to die. This is the end.
That wasn't a song. That was an experience. Like that was like art. And we know that Jim Morrison was a work of art from his music, his sound, his lyrics, his mind, and his beauty. But this song I feel like was such a peek into his mind at the time. Like, and I feel like I can say this because I have learned a little bit about Jim Morrison just because I do like him so much. He had some like self destructive behavior. And in this song, you felt like he himself knew that the end was imminent, and it was almost like an acceptance, and he turned that into art, and it felt like spoken word, even the music around him. You could go to like a poetry jam session, and that's what this felt like, more so than feeling like a song. It felt like art, it felt like poetry, but it was extremely hypnotic and dark, and it did have a lot to do with death, and it felt, I want to say it made you feel sorrow, but yet acceptance at the same time. So it was quite the blend. But Jim Morrison, he is definitely one that can do that. He is definitely one that can take a look at the dark things in life and accept it, and turn it into art, and turn it into music, and turn it into something that is pleasurable to listen to. And as hypnotic as the song felt, there is this line in it that woke me up real quick. The father I want to, you mother I want to, like, it's just, like I said, it's just so dark, and he really pushes the boundaries in what he's willing to say and do to make a song. And I definitely feel like this was in the Doors movie, and it's really bothering me that I can't place the scene and where it was at, like, in the film. So I almost feel like when I'm finished with this, I'm gonna go back and like type in the Doors movie, this is the end, because I know I'm not crazy and feeling like this has something that I remember from the movie. So this was definitely a different take on music. But when I go into a reaction with the Doors, I really do expect more so of an experience, like a fully immersed art exhibit is what it feels like when we listen to the Doors. So that was, I want to say it was enjoyable, but I want to say it was more so human, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. Maybe it'll make sense to some of you, but thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell if you want early access to the music. The link for Patreon is down in the description. Please press the hat button. It would really help my channel out. And it's Saturday. More music's going to be posted. Stick around. Keep those headphones on. See if there's anything else that you guys want to just hang out a little bit longer for and get lost with me. So I'll see you guys in the next reaction.